Hey everybody, we're in the laundry room of the new house. So I guess I'll show you. We have the dryer set up and is working. The washer, as you can see, we've hooked up. Open it up because I can't do it. That's got some stuff in it. Nice fluorescent lighting for filming, and let's get started. So we're about to get started. We haven't pushed the washer back yet, but I got a Diet Coke. Because of course. So I'm going to put the detergent in first. This is the same detergent I was using yesterday or whenever was the last time I filmed this. These are my new sheets for my bed. Just do a cap full. There we go. I'm going to rinse this out. Alright, so we're going to do, we'll start with cold, but we'll change it to make sure everything works. Extra large, and we're doing the 12-minute. Alright, here we go. It's going. So what I'm going to do, after I've rinsed this out, working? Is it working? Alright, I'm going to switch it to warm now. Here we go. Let's see. Wow, it is not warm. It's cold stuff. Let me do it hot. Now it's getting hot. I'm going to keep it on hot for the cycle. Alright, and we're chooching there. Sorry about the weird angle, but this is what we're at right now. Everything's going good, it looks like. Already tested the dryer. We had to do a little bit of handiwork on the dryer because it's a 3-prong, and since this house was built in 2001, it had a 4-prong. So we had to put a new cord on the dryer. I have the old cord in the cabinet across the way. I also have the old lint trap. So let me see. Oh, yeah, that's hot. Because this washer is vintage, you know what it uses? Tell them. What does this washer use because it's vintage?
Belt dryer.
No.
Motor dryer.
What does that have to do with the water? The hot water. Pure, straight hot water. No filter. Stick your finger in there.
No. And I can see the steam. Why
no filter. Because look, a real machine, no filtering. That is straight hot water. And that's how we want it. I don't want this warm bullshit. Well, actually, the rinse is going to be cold on this cycle, so we'll get a test there. And it's actually running about the same for hot, where it would be normally. I'm going to switch it to warm. Oh, really quick. Yep, that's about normal.
Is this about the same full volume rate as at the old house? The water, the amount of water coming out?
Yeah, this seems, because warm is going to be the most because you have both hot and cold going in. Cold is usually the second most, and then this is usually the slowest fill, and it seems to be filling normal, if not just a little bit less.
I just want to make sure that we're not...
So we have new stainless steel braided hoses because that's what you're supposed to use now, which is true, isn't it? Because they don't explode like the rubber ones.
Well, the problem we have is that
don't do that
problem with the discharge hose and I get soaked, it's going to burn me because you're using hot water.
That's okay. So I should show you here, the setup is kind of awkward because the washer is currently sitting, you're going to be in it. See, it's supposed to be flush with the wall like that, but as you can see, we're testing it, so it's sort of just sitting in the middle of the room, which isn't actually bad. I'm not, I don't totally dislike that. And of course, I got my nice Diet Coke so I can stay awake. And for JK18, where are you? Diet Coke is the best. And as my dad said, you can take Tab and stick it up your ass.
I didn't say that.
He's one of those people that thinks it's nasty. I told him I wanted to try. He said it was this bitter bullshit. Obviously, this laundry room is finished, if you couldn't already tell. Across from you, you'll see in the tour, is a cabinet. There's a counter, 2 sets of 2 regular kitchen cabinets, a sink, and then 2 sort of cabinets on the bottom with 2 drawers. Under that counter, there's a little bit of space, and then right as you walk in to the right, there's a coat closet, and then the door is sort of on that wall. Yeah, maybe. You'll get a tour of it probably once the cycle is done. And then obviously the washer and dryer here. And then we've got a big fluorescent. It's actually the same light we had in our basement, just in here. It's not
pan that way. It shows them the closet.
Yeah, so I guess I'll give you guys the tour here. So here's the washer. The door is right there. You'll see it in a minute. And then we swingy poo. So we got that thing. We're going to test out at some point. That's actually... sounds like it works. So that works. We got 2 cabinets up here. Obviously, you saw the light is up there. Got counter space with a bunch of dirty shit on it. And then we've got a sink right there, my toolbox, and then some under storage. Let me move this back. Hopefully it's even when it drains, because this is a pretty like neutral load. It shouldn't be horribly uneven, I would imagine.
Should be shutting off.
Yeah. Nope, it's not full yet. I can actually see it.
Oh, it shouldn't go higher than the basket.
Because this is old, it goes to the top row of holes. So my dad is currently standing. Don't trust the process. My dad is standing like behind there. So if there were a fire, that wouldn't be good.
No, I want to make sure it's not leaking.
I'm giving a shout out to Helper Moving Company from Lansing, Michigan. They're awesome. They moved our appliances, including our fridge, and they seem to be very professional. So if you in Lansing, you need to move, call Helper Moving. 2 guys, they show up in a truck. They seem to know what they're doing. They moved all of our stuff and it seems fine. It's almost done. And it's on a hard floor now instead of, well, see? It's on a hard floor now instead of a, what was it? A cement.
You don't want to...
Well, we had a cement at the old house, right? Because the walls were cement and the laundry room and the floor was also cement. Which is true, isn't it?
This thing gonna go soon?
It's almost done. Let's see if it flickers with the lights. It's about full.
Chooch it up.
Not saying anything. Like that. Almost done. This is technically a cycle video. Should be stopping anytime now. I'm gonna help it because these aren't gonna go down otherwise. These might be the ones that like to be floaters though.
Well, there's probably air in there, so it's called an air pocket.
So let me listen to this from the outside and see if it's not. Oh yeah, you can definitely, it vibrates the whole floor in there.
Good.
You can definitely hear it.
Let's chooch it up.
It's been a while since you've seen this wash. I actually like how it vibrates the floor. Just
Should go
enough.
down in the basement, see?
Good idea. Be right back, y'all. Talk to the camera. No, can't hear anything.
Great. So you wash these on hot, so the color's bleeding a little bit. See how the
Yeah, I wash my sheets on hot. The rinse is cold though.
You see how the water turned the
that's
color?
okay.
Now it's sucking it out.
I read that you're supposed to wash sheets on hot, which I typically do. Sometimes I do them on cold, but let's see if
See the air bubble in there?
Yeah, it's going. If this had a dual action agitator or triple, it'd be going down. I was actually thinking about seeing if I could buy, because Maytag did a version of the dual action agitator on this model of washer for a very limited time. Same dispenser and everything that comes off. I was actually seeing if I could buy one and swap them out instead of the straight vane is good. I mean, this is what I grew up with, is a straight vane, but the dual action might be interesting. You hear some chuck, 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 chuck.
I hear it from here.
Well, no.
You got a big air bubble up.
Yeah. I don't know, I think it'd be an interesting switch. Don't you switch?
No, I like this washing machine. That's why I brought it with us. It works.
He's lying. I brought it with because I made them.
No, I wanted to bring it. I like the washing machine.
And there was no washer here. The people that lived here before had, what was it, an LG?
LG front load.
They had an LG front loading set. I think it was gray, wasn't
Look
it?
at the color of your water. We're
all
gonna need
is.
to shim this
What does that mean?
because it's gonna.
Yeah, the dryer's not on balance. Well, and their dryer was gas.
Actually, we can use the cardboard.
Yeah. Seems to be washing good.
We didn't bring the lobber, did we?
No, I'm gonna wash this in the meantime. This thing will probably have to go in the ultrasonic if it fits.
It's just plastic.
It needs to actually be scrubbed. May as well take it off and dry it, but
No, just leave it.
I don't use fabric softener, but
That poor air bubble.
it's not going to do it because the physics of the machine sucking it down is not going to work.
Oh, your teacher would be so proud of you talking about science.
Don't even. I don't want to have to edit. I want this to be minimal raw wash video. It was going to be silent originally, but then I thought, fuck that.
It's like language.
Now I have to edit.
Good.
I cuss on my channel. I say fuck, 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 fuck,
Come
fuck.
on. Alright, so how long before we go to a rinse?
Well, it's on the longest one, 12 minutes. So you can see the timer, I can't.
It's on heavy right now.
Then it's still got probably 10 minutes. I do heavy for sheets and towels to give it.
Wow, look how gray that water is from the dye.
Yeah. This is the first wash of these are my new. I have the new queen size. This isn't part of the set.
Now it's just the bag.
Yeah. And then I have
Watch the glass, watch the glass.
Yeah, I see it. This is the comforter I bought. There are sheets included with this, but I wanted gray sheets, so
We should have washed those too. So
the comforter is down, so yeah, we should have. I can throw them in.
You can't because the colors will.
What color are these?
Watch your glass.
I'm gonna move it.
Good idea. Sheets are probably.
These are a light gray.
No, I think the sheets.
No, look.
Oh,
Or they're white, one of the two.
Yeah.
Here, I'll unzip it and look. Maybe. This is just, this is down, so you can't really. This is from a Walmart. This is the comforter.
Sheets are probably inside the comforter.
I don't want to undo it right now. Yeah, the water's hot. It won't do it. No leaks back there?
Not yet. I'm worried. I want to check the drain is what I'm worried about.
Yeah. How charged are we? Let me unplug it and see.
Nope, not until it's fully charged.
It's good. 70 minutes. We're 11 minutes in so far, but there was some talk beforehand. So this is blue because I used blue fabric softener, which is not here yet. I'm gonna see if I can lift this and actually look behind there.
No, it won't reach.
Yeah, I'm gonna lift it. I want to get a view. Hold this, just show back there. Show around show the hookups and stuff. There's you can see the hot and cold. That goes into the wall finally, not a drain. See in there, so show the connections on the wash inventory. If you're on my camera, you died. Because I bought it. And that's basically it. Let me have it back now. Please. What? Give it back to me. And then back here, for some reason, so you can see it move. Can you see the gas line, or is it behind the dryer? Where is it?
Down there.
There's the gas line, there's the vent, there's the electric port, and then the old cord, see the laundry room better, the door is right there. I put the old cord there, and then that's the old lint filter. So I keep those just in case. This feels like a Dan Spiffy Newman video. Actually, the angle of this makes it look like a Kurt Revis video, because he always does his on an angle. I never understood that, but I guess he's in a shop. The suds are nice. They're nice. We'll smell the detergent, see if it smells it. Well, no, you have to smell the cap.
No. You smell something like?
See if it's this. Just smell the cap.
No, it's not that.
I'll smell
That
it.
smells like apples.
It's supposed to be tropical. It's probably the new sheets.
Yeah, you smell them?
They're getting washed, yeah. Why did they switch to stainless steel hoses? Because they don't burst? That's one thing stainless steel is good for. One. You know what sucks? In the future, they're going to start making stainless steel washers. I guess they already do, but they're gray. They don't mark them as stainless, because retards. And no, I didn't clean it, so the 3 people that always bitch to me on the videos to clean the washer, clean yours instead. My washer, my rules. I was going to clean it, and then I ran out of time, so I don't know. And for the record, we haven't done it yet, but guess what's still here? I'm trying to get my dad to disable that, or convince him to get it disabled, because it bothers everybody. Now my ear. Earplug. JK18 will know what that is.
Alright, so it has to go all the way through the light cycle still, another 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Can we speed it up?
No. I'm checking. I'm not charging it right now because I wanted enough chooch to get it through the cycle, but not enough where I'd have to keep on hooking it. Unlike washers. I plan on at some point ordering another battery for this so I don't have to deal with that. The 2-hour battery life is a bit short. You can see my dad's hand. He's been Shatalian today because he's been wearing a white shirt. And he's been moving, so there you go. This is the wall. So they put this weird, like, I wouldn't have put this here, would you? I mean, I guess maybe, well, the only purpose that it serves is this, but maybe so this doesn't open into the machines, I don't know. But yeah, the people here had a gas dryer, but both the stove and the dryer have electric ports on it. I think if we buy a new electric stove, it's going to have a 4-prong, don't you think, being new? We'll have to see. I don't know when we're going to buy an electric stove. It probably won't be at least until spring. But we have a gas stove right now. That was me.
What was that?
Me. No, we're stopped. So I'm not going to edit this video tonight. 30 minutes left, of course. This has less than 30 minutes left, I think. But this is washing.
I should have brought the laptop in here.
The video? Well, I only have one SD card.
No, just try to repair it.
Trying to repair what, the dryer?
Laptop. I should have brought it down here while I was just standing here.
It's probably charging. I have 30 minutes left, but I think that this has less than 30 left. I don't know. Oh, I heard the timer click.
Just move past the lights towards rinse.
Let's see how far I can go before my fat gut starts to show. Oh, god damn, we're in a closed room.
What are you talking about?
You farted.
I did not fart.
I just farted.
I didn't fart.
I don't care. Oh yeah, we have a window, so when he farts, I can open it. These windows in this house are stupid. Now the whole world can hear this. The windows, those are stupid windows, don't you think, the way they're designed? They're really hard to open.
No? Oh, is it time?
It's time.
Okay.
Go back there and check. Close this. Oh, it's quiet! Because you don't hear the water draining. Is it draining? Holy shit, it's so quiet! You can actually hear the motor. I love it. I'm gonna get attacked when the spray rain's coming because I'm right in the splash zone. Doesn't that sound nice? You're gonna hear the hum really good here. I'll be quiet for that so you can hear it. No leaks yet. Oh, it's about to sound really cool. There he is back there checking. We're about to hear a really cool sound. No, it was... Let's see if it needs a balancer. Well, I don't know if it does because this floor is even. The one in our old house was all facocked and cockeyed, so this...
Can I ramp up the spinning? Or
Yep. The floor in our old house was all...
It's not quite balanced, so this will be a good test.
The floor in our old house
Is
was
there
all...
water coming in?
Yep. No, it was all cockeyed and unbalanced, so the washer had to sit on a shim to stay balanced. Otherwise it shook the whole house.
Why is the motor something like that?
Because it's such a heavy load.
Is it gonna shoot water in?
It's gonna soon. It's just barely shaking. It's just barely shaking. Just barely. This is to show though, this is what it'll take. It's not off balance. If it goes too far, it'll trip. Those sheets must be heavy.
Well, yeah, they are. They're not balanced. I can see them.
But look how,
These are peas.
look how little it's shaking. In our old house, this would be boom, boom, boom. This is good, isn't it? For this just to shake this much. It's about to do the spray rinse, so I'm moving out. It's barely shaking. I mean, it's shaking visibly, but not that much. This is like Esky Wolf's old washer, so his actually jiggle.
Snap your arm off.
Bangy, I'm gonna try and hold it. It's moving. It's going forward. I'm holding it.
Is it walking towards you?
Yes.
Okay, so it needs to be shimmed.
Look. Oh yeah, it's going. I'm gonna hold it. Because if I don't, yeah, this side is walking. See how it's tilted now? It's walking even with me holding it. It's turning like this. See that?
I wonder why.
Because it's off balance. See, look. See that? It was not angled before. Oh, we're out of focus. See, that's how it's angled now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's walking badly. I'm gonna hold it.
So we're gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a troubleshooter. Oh yeah, it's going a couple centimeters a second. Watch. See what it's doing?
Yeah.
Let's not do that again. Well, this is why we troubleshoot it, isn't it? It's going this way now. It's moving towards you. Hold it. Push on that control panel and hold it. Yeah, just hold it there. Do you feel it moving?
Yep.
I'm gonna move the tripod back a little bit.
Wow, it's really walking.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, this is all black.
That's because it's sprayed up there.
That's why we shouldn't have that open, Isaac.
It's fine. See, look.
Yeah, I can see.
Don't do it while it's spinning. It's not good for it. I mean, it's moving the whole floor almost. It should be almost done though. So should we fix this before the next one? Because the next one's going to be longer.
The next one.
The final spin, I mean.
No, just. Now what, rinse?
Rinse. See how it's... I'm trying to move it
Push it
before it
this
gets
way.
full of water.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, oh yeah, it marked up the floor.
It did?
Yeah, there's a spot. Hold on. Oh no, it's just... I can wipe it away. We're going to have to fix...
Is that, come here for a minute, come down here. Is that water? Or is it just the light reflection?
What?
Down there.
The whole floor is moist.
It is?
Well, no, the floor tile makes it feel moist.
But is it wet?
What do
Is
you
it
feel?
leaking?
No, it just feels slick. Because that's how this floor is.
Okay, because it looks like there's water on the floor.
No.
You sure?
Yes.
That's weird, it looks wet there.
What?
I can't get down there and feel it. I see water, Isaac.
What are you looking at?
Touch the floor. See that black spot right there on
This?
the floor? Yeah, behind towards me. Is that wet?
No, it's just dirty. Alright, that's good test.
See how off balance it is? Move some of it over
Well,
there.
it's going to agitate here. I guess let's not wash these often. What material are they? What would make them do that? I don't...
They're just heavy, that's all.
I'm going to open this. It's hot in here. Good thing we're here. I'm gonna probably put the tripod up here for the last spin.
Is it gonna go all the way up again?
Yeah. I may as well do that now, actually.
Thing on the handle. Inappropriate.
Gotta edit that out. Thank you.
There's a sticker. Can you grab it? There you go. You had it.
No. It's fine.
It's inspected by number 27.
Mr. Wong Hu himself.
I wish I knew where my level was.
It's at home.
I don't know where though. Oh yes I do. It's with the flooring supplies. It's the wallpaper.
Yep.
In that box. Okay, well we'll level this. Next time we go to the house, we'll grab the level.
Tomorrow, because we're going to go.
And we'll work
what
on
time is it now? It's 7.
8:15.
Okay. It's not that late. On Saturday, November 7th, the day after his 49th. So I'm going to edit this video, not this one, but I'm going to edit last night's video once I go upstairs, and then I can edit this one to upload tomorrow. And then I can upload the move Monday, and then do the fans Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then whenever I change out the fans, that'll be uploaded Sunday. And then the house tour will be like 2 Saturdays from now. It's like 70 degrees this week, so it's nice. Let's hope it doesn't leak again.
What do you need again? Did you leak the first one?
It didn't leak, you're right. I don't want to say that. It's far, look, further away from the wall now. The wall now.
So, I'm wondering if we level it using shims, if that'll stop it from walking.
I think the vibration is what's doing it.
Yeah, but I don't know how to stop it.
We'll get legs for it.
Put it on a rubber mat.
Or, I could make, if I had a couple pieces of wood, like the 2x4s, I could make, if I glued together, although I don't know if it would hold, I could drill holes in it for it to sit on, so it would
Yeah, but
raise
then the
up.
whole wood thing ought to walk. The whole mountain.
I'd have to glue it to the floor, which I don't really want to do. Not
If
now.
anything, you get a rubber mat, and that'll keep it from...
Maybe. I'm not getting one of those stupid plastic bins that people put them in now. Diet Coke burp. I just realized there's an outlet over there, too. So what's... Oh, well in that case, let me... It's about to start again. Do that. And then, this will reach. There we go. That was smart, I forgot it. Alright, it's about to start. Here it goes. Here you go, Dakota. It's the new laundry room, and the Maytag that we had is still here. We're testing it, and that video should be uploaded probably on Sunday. So just thought I'd show you that. I'm messaging, talking to Dakota. See how long it takes to send a 9-second video? It usually takes about 30 seconds. Because it's going to do another spray rinse. I'll tell her no. There we go. So, if Dakota, if you're watching this, you saw me record a live video to text you. I don't think he watches my I don't think he watches my washer videos.
Can you take that white towel there and just dry the wall off?
It's gonna do it again, so it's not. I'll just leave it. What a good test would be, actually. This is something Kirk Revis does. Put something on the edge so if it vibrates, you know. And these are just a pair of really dull safety scissors that weigh nothing. So that's the Kirk Revis style is to put, ironically, a little turtle thing that he has. Maybe these are better to use. Yeah, these aren't sharp. These won't hurt you. Put those there, and then we'll see. The Kirk Revis test is to put it here, I'm pretty sure. I don't want them to fall in now. What does it look like here? There we go. rapid start. It's actually the same kind of light we have in our basement. So, yeah. 16 minutes left. It'll be done in 16 minutes. It's doing the ribbons, as Jay calls it. Thank you, exclamation point. The washer, the dryer, and the vintage Kenmore fridge made it over here safely, period. We put the vintage Kenmore fridge in the garage, a secondary fridge, because there's a newer fridge in the house, period. Here it goes. Alright, here we go. Let's not touch it. I want to see what it, take your arm off. I want to see what it does naturally. So nobody's in here. Let's see how it would go naturally. It's going to go off balance, I can tell.
Look at it. It's all on one side.
Should I stop it? And,
Yes.
oh, it's draining.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a neutral drain. You can do a neutral drain in a Maytag. How cool. I don't even know how the fuck you're supposed to. Oh, because there's a giant knot on this side.
Just spread it out.
Guys, it's doing a neutral drain. Like a direct drive. This thing does a spin drain.
There you go.
That's better.
Oh, maybe.
It became a direct drive. Did you see that? People who grow up with direct drives and belt drives like Jay and Sharky626 always find the spin drains weird because the Speed Queens do spin drains. I find them normal because this is what I grew up with. I grew up with a spin drain. I think it's more efficient because it takes less time. And direct drives do take longer than this to wash, and I know that for sure because I've done that before.
It's not going to spray more, right?
It's gonna, but not when it's full speed. It's going to do it right about now. Now don't touch it. I want to see what it does naturally. It's going to spray right about now. If it decides to, sometimes it just doesn't. Yep. I don't know what the point of that spray rinse is. The one in the first portion I get because it's full speed and it's rinsing the last stuff out, but this one I don't understand why it does that.
Well, I'm happy with the water connection. I don't think
the direct drives, like your mom's, oh, and it stopped. Like your mom's direct drive, while it's rinsing the first spin, it'll start, take your arm off, I want to see if it does naturally. It'll start spraying and then 10 seconds later it'll slow down and stop. So it actually,
see a wobble.
Yeah. So it actually starts filling while it's still spinning.
See the scissors moving?
Are they moving?
They're wobbling.
No, they're not.
They're doing this back and forth.
So it doesn't look like it's moving as far, but I think part of that was because I balanced it. If I hadn't balanced it, I think it would have thrown it off balance. This is way more manageable. This is like normal for this.
Watch the scissors.
They're not going to move because they're... What if I move it? Let's try that for size. This is more normal. What do you think?
Don't make them fall.
There, read about it. God damn. Look, it's doing the jiggle up. Oh, here we go. What is this thing?
That's extra hose.
This was part of the drain connection. Well, that's gonna fall anyway. The dryer is just, the dryer and the counter are just covered with the crap we've been using. The floor is vibrating, but it's not moving.
No, it's not moving.
But if I hadn't done that, it would have, so we need to fix it.
Now it's really where it needs to be.
That's what it should have been doing the first time.
Much better balanced.
Yes, this is how it normally is. It's actually spinning faster than normal. I don't know what the RPMs for this are. Newer washers, people say 700 is a bad number. That's cheap shit. I'd be willing to bet this is probably either 600 or 650. That's why I want one of those like radar guns, because what Jay does is he put a little piece of like reflective tape on the agitator thing and then you hold it to it and it tells you the RPMs. What is that called? Spin gauge?
RPM.
RPM meter. Be right back.
You're not gonna film the whole dryer sequence, right?
No, I don't do that. Nobody watches that.
Almost done.
Have to get it from the inside of the freezer door because the outside ice dispenser doesn't work. See how long it takes to send that. Oh. Wait.
And we're done.
It's done, so now we're gonna film putting it in the dryer, and that will be it for this clip. Wait. Gotta wait, because this camera chooches. So, funny enough, now the dryer door actually opens the correct way, as opposed to in our old house, where it swung towards you. And that
tells me it's not level.
No, it's not, because look.
What?
See, guys, watch.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
That does the same damn thing the fridge outside does, where the door closes. Alright, there's something in it for some reason. Look at that. Now we're going to be that clean again. We're going to christen it with these weird silky bed sheets that are in knots.
Try and shake them out so they dry.
Yeah. Sharky626 does that with towels too for some reason, which I find funny.
All twisted up.
Watch it. So we'll do that. Let's lift it. This is the first load of drying in the new house. I will do it. So we're going to do high heat. Oh yeah, it's not going to be balanced. I'm going to do the... And here we go with the new cord. We've already tested it, but here we go. Okay. No choochiness.
Before we do this,
So if it...
hand me that brush behind you, please.
What are you doing? You can't. Oh my, what are you doing?
Just stop us.
Buddy? See, I'm actually happy that we don't have to drain it to the wall anymore. Oh, that's wet, that's wet.
That's fine, honey.
But that's not good for the washer. Oh, I'm not going to film that. That's gross. Well, anyway, that's it. We have tested the new washer, and it works. We just have to put a shim in, so that'll be an easy enough job. Oh my god. Ew, don't put that in there. Alright, well, I gotta cut out because I'm about to run out of SD card space. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and click like if you like what you see. And follow me on the web, wix.com/theelevatorworld/fans. Bye-bye. Last thing, we have now lined up the washer and the dryer so they are even. See, we moved the washer back. There it is. And then the dryer we moved forward a little bit so that there's still adequate space for the plumbing and all that. And now, the dryer door actually opens the correct way. It doesn't open into you like it did in the last house, and it's not reversible because the handle's on the top.
Okay, so
I guess that is really it this time, and we use that line in the floor to be even, so that is it.